dude. Good to see you again. And I really enjoyed that, yeah. How you been?
He's trying to get put out.
Wow!
What's going on, everybody? I hope everyone's having a fantastic evening, afternoon, pre-noon, no matter where you are in the world. I'm Hassan Piker, and this HasanAbi broadcast coming to you live from sunny California, Los Angeles, folks. We're live and alive, and I hope all the boys, girls, and MBs are having a fantastic one, because today's a beautiful day. Today's a wonderful day. Today is, American flag blue suit day. We're almost a week out from my birthday. Going to be 35 years old. I am really feeling it. I played basketball this morning, and I feel it in my bones. I feel it in my bones. This TRT time, baby, is coming up. Yeah, especially for us as business-minded folks that really care about business and international shipping lanes. Check the suit. Peep the suit. Peep the suit. What does this tell you? I like business. What kind of business? International commerce. Specifically, transiting ships through the Malacca Strait and then parking them in the beautiful ports of the nation state of Singapore. I love Singapore. Singapore is my life for Singapore. I love doing commerce. I love doing business in the great nation of Singapore. Now, of course, as a community full of like-minded international shipping magnates who love the nation state of Singapore, we have our concerns, because unfortunately, the nation state of Singapore has shown us that perhaps they don't necessarily care about making sure that they follow through on the application of the law, specifically cyberstalking statutes, specifically defamation statutes. This has made it, unfortunately, far too difficult for me to continue conducting business with the beautiful nation state of Singapore. But that's why we talk about the Strait of Hormuz quite a bit, because while my heart is in the Malacca Strait, my mind and my attention is shifted elsewhere, because every time I think about the Malacca Strait, every time I think about how easy it is to transit ships through that strait, I then am reminded that there is a man that currently lives in Singapore. His name is MorePegasus, also known as MorePegaslop, also known as MPegasus, who has been consistently cyberstalking and also defaming and slandering me, and maybe stopping me from even thinking about the Malacca Strait. It's making me think that there is a blockade that Singapore has implemented on the Malacca Strait. That's what it feels like to me, which would be unacceptable. Singapore would never. The name alone gives me chills. It's true.
Randomly starts saying he's a billionaire, trillionaire investor, and he's keeping his valuable import-export business from Singapore because of me, and his entire chat spams this one meme for an hour straight. He keeps saying that I need to be caned and brutally beaten up because that's the only way he'd bring
Oh, it's true. It's true. Sir, it's true. Bro, these dumbasses really be taking you seriously? They should. Because I am as serious as a heart attack. It's not a joke. You know what's not a joke? Feeling concerned about continuing to do business with the beautiful nation state of Singapore, which I admire and love, as you guys all know. We all love and admire. As those who love international shipping routes, as a community dedicated entirely to ensuring that all straits are open, that commerce can flow freely. Importers, exporters, rise up. I do not want to halt all trade with the beautiful nation state of Singapore, but I feel like I have no other option.
his business there. You mean your business of supporting a bunch of terrorists? And so then
Slender! Once again! Slender! Where are the Singaporean authorities? Do you hear that? An accurate understanding of international law should not be reflected upon like this. This is slander, I tell you. That's 10 extra canings, sir.
he starts saying that I need to be caned, right? And they call me like more caning in his chat instead of more Pegasus. And basically he wants me brutally beaten up for making YouTube videos on him. Totally sane audience, by the way. Totally normal people we're actually dealing with here. And he'll all hide behind, well, I'm actually joking, as he's actively like, you know, pulling up laws, pulling up execution.
Do you feel a little bit concerned, my good sir? Is that what's going on? Is that what's going on? Do you feel A sense of worry? Perhaps you're a little too thin-skinned. Is he calling Singapore insane in a joke? That sounds very anti-Singaporean. Yeah, I'm beginning to notice a trend here. The level of disrespect that MorePegaslop is showing to the beautiful nation state of Singapore and its laws and the application of its laws is quite concerning. It's a secondary concern. Now, the primary concern I have, of course, is the fact that I want to do trade in the beautiful nation state of Singapore. I love its ports. I love shipping. I love international commerce. You all know this. I'm wearing a suit. It's obvious, right? The problem is I can't because I'm worried that they're not fully applying the law. It's a significant business concern of ours, not just mine, but the 27,258 of you in here that are also international shipping magnates. My life for Singapore, I dream of Singapore. I dream of living there. I live to do commerce. I live to do trade with the nation state of Singapore, and a full-blown application of the law is necessary here for us to feel more confident in continuing our trade relations with the nation state of Singapore.
Pulling up fucking social media accounts, legitimately getting his fucking fans to spam like at these Twitter accounts or whatever.
Known for its ports.
Dude, no joke. This guy unironically does this for the entire stream. He thought this was the funniest joke of all time.
It seems like we do find it quite funny. It seems like you don't. What happened? What happened? Guys, I thought
Legalize comedy.
I thought comedy was legal now.
Legalize comedy.
It's like, damn, my stream is so dog shit and so boring, and I'm so unentertaining. My viewers are constantly leaving. I need to talk about Pegasus. I need to up those numbers,
Yeah, that's right.
At the ports, let me talk about Singapore. He's like flailing around, like flopping like a fish out of water, and he's like, "Oh shit, I need to take somebody else down with me."
I will admit, I think between myself and MorePegaslop, there's only one person who's flopping around right now, and it's the guy who's like, I don't like these jokes. Please stop telling them. This could be you. Stop playing with your meal. Bloomberg News retracted a story about the Singapore property market originally published on December 12, 2024 to comply with a court order after a Singapore judge found that the article was defamatory of two senior government ministers. Bloomberg contested the accusation in court. Wow, this just happened. Wait a minute. This is giving me a little bit more confidence. This is an interesting development that's taking place in the beautiful nation state of Singapore, which I love and admire and would like to continue doing trade in. This just took place July 14th, 2026. It seems to me like Singapore is a nation of laws, is a law-abiding nation, is a nation of laws and order. Singapore law firms are extremely expensive and their law system don't play around. Pegasus would be cooked really fast and lose badly and get at least 2 years in prison. That was, of course, a cigarette, which I will be throwing out in a bin. I would never discard of trash in the beautiful nation state of Singapore by throwing it to the ground. I would never do that because I respect the laws. I respect the rules and laws in the beautiful nation state of Singapore. However, it seems others do not. We do Singaporean arbitrations all the time. Let's get them. If you hire me to run your Singaporean litigation, I'll give 500 subs. That's crazy. You're going to give me money to hire your law firm to sue MorePegaslop in the beautiful nation state of Singapore?
And you gotta love his like deranged chat, dude. Get him caned. We're just joking, guys. We're just joking. Get him caned. Get him executed. Of course, perhaps even more canings. That's my new name now, apparently. And the funniest part about all of this, on the 0.0001% chance that this deranged psycho is even allowed into Singapore, you would be the one more likely to be caned in this scenario, I'd say.
What? Singapore, the beautiful nation state of Singapore. Do you see this? He is issuing a direct threat saying that I would not be welcome, that my money is no good. Look at the suit. I am an international shipping magnate. I move assets to the tune of billions of dollars daily, if not weekly. Now this man is not only slandering my good reputation, but also the good reputation of the nation state of Singapore. He is no longer just defaming me. He is defaming the nation state of Singapore. That, to me, is unacceptable. I was about to book a 20K trip to Singapore and infuse cash into the local economy, but now I'm traveling to Japan instead. Many such cases. Many such cases.
So I don't think people get executed for making YouTube videos. That's more likely for drugs, you fucking moron.
He must be on drugs if he is saying such things. I don't even understand it. I do really appreciate that he's very mad that we're cracking jokes. He hates that we're cracking jokes. He does not like it, which of course is going to only make me want to do it more. So thank you, MorePegaslop. I was hoping to enjoy a visit to Singapore, as I hear their tourism industry is amazing. However, individuals like MorePegasus makes me uncomfortable. How am I to know if I would want to invest further in the land when I can't even visit in fear of this unstable person? I agree. An unstable slanderer of epic proportions. An unstoppable force of slander. It also calls into question the integrity of the Singaporean system, right? Like, I think it's one of the best systems in the world. I love it. I want it. I want to live in it. I want to, trade assets with it. But when I see the law not being abided by, the law not being applied, it calls into question the integrity of the whole system. Not only did Bloomberg lose, they had to pay 170. Okay, I'm licking my lips now. Bloomberg loses landmark libel case in Singapore. A judge ruled in favor of two Singaporean ministers in a closely watched defamation trial seen as a significant test of the country's libel laws and their implications for press freedom. Not only did Bloomberg lose, they had to pay 177,000 to each minister they defamed. In December 2024, Bloomberg News published an article reporting that Singapore's ultra-rich were acquiring these trophy properties through opaque trusts without filing the disclosures that would have made the purchases public. The article identified two government ministers, one who had sold his bungalow and another one who had bought one, in transactions each worth tens of millions of US dollars. Within days, the government invoked Singapore's so-called fake news law, ordering Bloomberg to place a correction notice atop the article declaring that it contained falsehoods and directing readers to the government's official fact-checking website. The legal standard in Singapore differs sharply from that in the United States, where public officials face a high bar to prevail in defamation cases. In Singapore, by contrast, courts have held that cabinet ministers are entitled to the same protections as private citizens. Government leaders argue that defending their reputation through libel suits is necessary because public confidence in a corruption-free government underpins Singapore's success. Very interesting. Very interesting development. We are very disappointed by this ruling, but we will, of course, respect it. Bloomberg's editor-in-chief said in a Bloomberg article, "We argued at trial that our reporting was accurate and served an important public interest." I disagree with Bloomberg. How dare you slander the good reputation of the nation-state of Singapore, its courts, its process, and its libel laws. How dare you? This guy used to make regular drama videos. What happened? I watched Pegaslop all the time before I found your channel. Back when he was someone saying it's honestly a miracle I was able to escape that far right pipeline. Yeah, he decided to pivot his content in its entirety to just making videos about me and then also people that have ever appeared on my show for some weird reason. But we're just having fun. See, he's still doing it. Keep talking. The More Legendary series is officially over. MorePegasus is living rent-free and his tiny head is diabolical. How can I be okay? The Legendary series is over. Look at the suit. What does the suit tell you? It tells me that you're still self-conscious about what Shuan had said. They live in a totally separate universe, too. It's very strange. This universe that they live in is like an alternative universe where I'm doing things because of the videos that they've made or whatever. It's like terminally online and totally removed from the real world, which also makes me feel unsafe. It feels like defamation. It is defamation. Bro, you didn't even know he existed? I know. But now I do. And now that I know he exists, I now realize where all of this slander and the targeted harassment was coming from. Because for the longest time, his fan base has also come into my chat to cause great emotional injury to me. Tremendous emotional injury. Emotional injury specifically relating to the beautiful nation state of Singapore. Yes. Knowingly and willingly and intentionally, with malice, with tremendous malice, engaging in the act of defamation, slander, libel, rendering me incapable of doing business in the beautiful state of Singapore, which I love and admire, specifically its court system and its application to the criminal justice, the rules and laws, that it applies evenly and in a fair manner to make sure that there is permanent stability. I'm an environmental scientist, and I've already arranged travel plans to Singapore and helped build their shipping industry into the world standard environmentally efficient titan it deserves to be, but I'm honestly scared to travel there due to the risk of cyber stalking. Another one. Look at that. It's so devastating. It's so devastating to think of all the missed opportunities for commerce, folks. It's important that we continue raising awareness of MorePegaslop's crimes. We are Charlie Kirk. We carry the flame. We'll fight for the gospel. We'll honor his name. We are Charlie Kirk. His courage, oh, together unbroken. We'll make heaven known.